Percenters, welcome back. Coach Tommy here. You are well on your way to your one-legged bounce transformation. So in today's episode, we are going to build your hip flexors. So 3 exercises you can do to build your hip flexors. All right, so the 3 exercises I'm going to show you today to help you build your hip flexors to improve and dramatically transform your one-legged bounce, okay? So number 1, okay, if we went over this in the previous video, so we went gum on the shoe, we went Lego, and then we went Iverson. Okay, so remember, gum on the shoe, Lego, and then Iverson. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go make sure you're watching the previous video before you get to this one, okay? So building off of that, okay, I need you guys to understand your internal rotation of your hip and your external. Okay, so exercise number 1 is you're gonna continue that elasticity, that instinct. Okay, so when we hit the floor now, we're gonna instinctually go up, and as we go up, we're internally rotating that hip. So if I were to draw a straight line here and I lifted my knee, it would go slightly in. Right here would be straight, okay? And in the real world, guys, there is no straight line. So in sport, in reality, your leg actually does not just go straight, and we just don't do a straight knee drive, okay? Your hip socket doesn't really work like that. That's not the path of least resistance. Your body wants to move in a path that is less resistance, less blocked by resistance, okay? So we'll find the natural path that's a little bit, quote unquote, easier. Okay, so your hip socket, just trust me on this, it works easier, okay, as you pull up to move it slightly in. That's just the way your joint is formed in here at your hip, okay? So come in, okay, we're gonna go 10 to the inside, okay, and then we're gonna go 10 to the outside, okay? So it's definitely not right in front of you, okay? So we're gonna tap and pop that thing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what you're trying to do. Okay, so you're gonna go 10 to the inside, okay? Let's switch legs, you're gonna go boom, you're gonna tap that thing up. And remember, you're not muscling these through yet, okay? We're trying to use the instinct, so tap the floor, you stepped on something, you stepped on the Lego, you stepped on the gun, something, okay? Get that leg firing up. So 10 to the inside, and then 10 externally rotated, okay? So we're gonna go 10 out here. Okay, so that's exercise number 1. Okay, start with 10 inside, outside. Like again, 3 sets of 10, build your way up to 5 sets of 10. Exercise number 2, okay, you will need a band, okay? I have a band down here, I'm just slightly anchored to my weight stack. Okay, if you guys need bands, you can find them anywhere on Amazon. You could also purchase them from me directly if you want. I have a set of 3 on sale for 50 bucks. So if you want to support me by buying some bands, I appreciate it. If not, get them anywhere if you have them, great. Okay, so attach your band to the floor or to your anchor point. Okay, back up to where there's tension on that, and then you're just gonna lay down. So now we're gonna actually work a little bit of that strength portion of that hip flexor. So dorsiflex that foot up, and we're trying to pull, okay, we're trying to explode our hip, and the harder you explode, the harder that band is gonna pull you. If you guys are doing it slow, it's gonna be awful. It's not gonna work. Okay, you gotta explode from the beginning. Explode, explode, okay? So when we're exploding from this position, our hip will not be inside, it will be outside, okay? So make sure as you guys explode here, we're pulling to the outside. So down like this, and then explode and pull externally rotated. Okay, make sure you're lined up with the band. Okay, switch sides. Again, 3 sets of 10. Okay, so just relax yourself and then explode up, explode up, explode up, explode up, explode up. If you're doing it this slow, okay, you want to find a band, okay, that slows you down a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, so something super thick and heavy. Okay, I'd rather prefer you on the lighter side than the heavier side. Okay, so that's exercise number 1, exercise number 2, and then I'm gonna have to move you guys over here to see exercise number 3. All right, guys, so for exercise number 3, okay, you're gonna have to go to your weight rack. If you don't got a weight rack, you're gonna have to attach your band to some type of a weight stack or in between a door frame or something like that, J hooks. If you're at your local gym, okay, every gym has some type of squat rack. Okay, so just loop your band around the hooks. Okay, find one. Okay, set the height to here where you're just breaking that crease in your thigh. Okay, and so the previous exercise we were pulling or building strength. Okay, we were adding resistance to build up our hip flexor strength. Now over here we're gonna do the exact opposite. Okay, we're gonna try to press down and work our glute, but really we're doing an overspeed hip flexor. So on the way up now, on the way up, the band is gonna give us assistance. So think if you're running and someone just gave you a little nudge, okay? So they're just speeding you up a little bit. Okay, so this is an overspeed hip flexor and a gentle kind of hip extender or glute exercise. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna step on that band, externally rotate it, okay? And you can see it's gonna bounce. And so I'm trying to press down as quickly as I can, and I want to beat the band up. I want my foot to go faster than that band. So press down and fire up. Okay, so that's how I do that. Okay, start with 3 sets of 10. It's a little bit trickier in the beginning when you guys are figuring it out. Okay, externally rotated. Grab something if you need to for balance, because we're not really too focused on balance here. Okay, slow down. And you're trying to beat that band up. If you guys are getting a little bit stronger, you're gonna need a slightly thicker band, okay? If you don't have a thicker band, you can double up by getting an extra band and looping it around. So if I wanted to get crazy, okay, I'd just loop in another one, and then I'd have double the amount of speed on my leg. Okay, so let's try it out. So that's significantly heavier. Okay, but not too heavy, for me at least. Woo! All right, well, there you have it. The 3 that you guys need to work on. 1, internal, external, okay, just working the pathway. 2, we're laying on the floor with a hip flexor, pull, and then 3, we're on the overspeed side. So make sure you guys do those 3. Check out all the other videos if you guys haven't already. Go back. Okay, this is a full-on one-leg transformation. So make sure you understand everything before you guys start trying it out. All right, guys, until next time, thanks for watching. Remember to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.